Right, so I would have been using the mirrors. I would have probably had maybe 5 or 6 lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean to say that I'm going to be using the mirrors properly though, yeah?
Yeah.
It could be the wrong order. Could be missing them completely, yeah? It's very important to remember with these 2 subjects, or with these multi-subjects, the subjects run all the way through, yeah?
Right, okay.
So the idea would be really trying to get me independent on the mirrors before we get to the area where we're going to do the emergency stop, where you do the brief for the emergency stop.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you're going to do that really is to be telling me what mirrors to check in the early stages, telling me why I'm checking them and the consequence of not checking them, and then I should get it quite quickly, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's also important to cover the blind spots, yeah?
Yeah.
So obviously you're not going to do the brief for the emergency stop here. That'll actually come when we get to the area, and I'll tell you it's a suitable area.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we'll do the brief for the emergency stop here.
Yeah. Okay.
So you need to give me some, as I say, I have used the mirrors. So if you give me some questions.
Okay. Right. Okay. So.
Yeah. So I'll give you a word picture. That just get used to a word picture.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had some lessons with another instructor, but I never met you before. And they have got the same car as you, but they couldn't make it today. So they said today we were going to look at my use of mirrors, and I was going to learn this new thing called the emergency stop, which I'm really nervous about. Yeah, so my name's Tony. So if I hand over to you.
All right. Hello, Tony. I'm Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
You all right? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not
Good.
too bad.
Good. Right. So, wanted to look at mirrors and emergency stops
All right.
today.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when would you use? Do you know a little bit about mirrors when you use mirrors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when would you use your middle mirror?
I'll use that for to see how fast people are coming up behind me, don't I?
Yeah, distance and speed of vehicles behind
Oh
you.
right. Yeah.
And what's the difference between the middle mirror and the door mirrors?
One's in the middle and one's on the door.
Yeah. What about the glass? The shape of the glass?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's curvy glass, isn't it?
That's a curvy glass. That's a convex glass. So when you look in there, what do you see?
Oh, everything looks nearer, but it's actually further away.
Yeah, that's right. So you get a true picture in this one, and you get a distorted image of something that looks closer but is further away in that image in the door mirror.
Right. Do you want to think about that answer?
No, I don't know where around again. It looks like it's further away than it really is.
But it's actually nearer.
It's actually
Yeah.
nearer. Yeah.
So if you think about it, with those door mirrors,
Yeah.
everything will look smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything looks like it's further away.
Yeah, but it's not.
And it
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you always, whenever you use your mirrors, you always use this mirror first.
All right.
That mirror for you look at this mirror to see if there's anything overtaking on the right door.
Yeah. So why not ask me and see what I know?
Okay. So when would you use your right door mirror?
When I'm going right.
Why though? Why would you choose to use it?
Well, if I'm going left, I use that mirror. If I'm going right, I use this mirror.
Yeah, you'd use your right door mirror to see if anything was overtaking you before you turned.
Yeah. So you could kind of structure that question a bit better. If you're going to turn right, which mirrors would you check?
Okay. All right then. If you're turning right, which mirrors would you check?
Oh, I check the right-hand door mirror and then the interior mirror.
No, you check the interior mirror first to get the true picture
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
of distance and speed
Yeah.
of vehicles behind you. Then you check your right door mirror. So then what would you be checking your right door mirror for?
Oh, isn't that the one that covers the blind spot?
It doesn't actually cover a blind spot. You check it to see if anything was overtaking you,
Right.
but you wouldn't check your blind spot if you were just turning. You'd only check your blind spot when you're actually pulling away
Oh, right. Yeah.
from parking.
So I check to see if anybody's overtaken me.
Yeah, okay. And if you were turning left, which mirrors would you check?
Oh, the left and the middle.
Yeah, but the middle one first.
Oh, yeah, the true picture. Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you be looking for in your left door mirror?
Oh, is that the one I look for bicycles?
Yeah, bicycles on your left hand side.
All right.
Okay. All right then. And when would you check your blind spot?
I'll check it as I'm pulling away, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah. What you're looking for in your blind spot. What is your blind spot?
Oh, is that the bit I can't see in the mirrors?
That's right, the bit you can't see in the mirrors. So you're looking there to see if anything's coming that you
Yeah.
haven't been able to see in your mirrors.
That's the one.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me to do what?
So set yourself up for the
All
car.
right. Yeah.
Okay, what can you see in your mirror?
Oh, I can see that van behind me.
Okay, if you sit back in your seat, and this time just readjust it with one hand, just 2 fingers like that on the mirror,
All right.
and readjust it so that... And what can you see now?
Oh, my hand was in the way there. Yeah.
Put your hand on the side.
All right,
Like that.
yeah. Oh, I can see the van now, yeah?
What else can you see?
I can see the whole of the back window.
Is
I
it
can see-
framed in the... Have you framed the back window?
Yeah, I can see a bit of my head restraint as well.
Okay, that's fine. What about the door mirrors?
Um,
Without moving in your seat. You sit back in your
Ah.
seat.
yeah, I can see the door handles.
Okay, what else can you see?
I can see right down the pavement. I can see the door handles coming about the middle of the mirror.
Can you see any half sky as well?
Yeah, I can see a little bit of sky.
Okay, half sky, half road.
Yeah.
Yep, and the same half pavement, I mean, on that side. And on the other side, what can you see?
I can see the door handles, and I can see half sky and half road.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
So you can
Okay.
ask me to.
So when you're ready, we can drive off.
All right, yeah. Right, put your book in the back.
Yeah. Right. So, okay. So you're going to check your blind spot.
Oh yeah.
Pull
yeah.
away.
Yeah, it's okay.
So which mirrors are you going to check before we pull away?
Oh, that one
In what order are we going to check them?
and that one.
We're going to start off with this one,
All
the
right.
left door mirror. Let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
if anything's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything coming?
No,
No? Okay, and check the middle mirror.
nobody coming.
And nothing coming towards us. Oh, there's a car coming towards us. Okay, so we'll quickly sweep round again. So check this left
All
door
right.
mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing there.
No.
Nothing in the middle mirror. Check the
No.
right door mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Anything there?
No.
Okay, and is there anything in the blind spot?
No.
Have a good look. Right round over your right shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Right round so that you can see right out between the door pillar and the head restraint.
Oh right. Yeah.
Okay, anything there?
No, nobody there.
Okay, so when you're ready, we can go.
Quick look in there.
You need to check your blind spot. It should be the very last thing you check.
All right.
Okay, and then every 5 to 6 seconds, check your middle mirror.
All right.
There's obstacles coming towards us, so check your mirror before you slow
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Right, check your mirror.
All right. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
check your right mirror.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
so that you can pull out the around it.
And Debs, we're going to take the next turning to the left.
Okay, so we take the next turning to the left. So if you check your middle mirror,
All right. Yeah.
check your,
All right. Yeah.
check your
yeah.
left door mirror,
Yeah.
have
yeah.
a look in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we're into a new road now, so you need to check your middle mirror.
All right.
Check it.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
your right door mirror.
Oh yeah.
So we're checking the middle mirror to see the distance, the speed of anything behind us in the new road,
Yeah.
and the right door mirror to see if anything's going to overtake us in the new
Yeah.
road.
Have you not noticed that I'm nearly banging my head
I
off
am.
that window when I'm checking
Yes.
that right door mirror?
Yeah. So
What's that-
we
what's that
find
telling you?
It's telling me you set it up right.
Yeah.
So you need to find a safe, convenient place to stop on the left.
Yeah. I thought you were really catching me out on that at the beginning. You spotted the left one and the interior one quite nicely.
Okay.
But the clue is if that as I drive away, if I'm doing this, then I haven't set it up right, have I?
Right. Okay.
Yeah?
So we need to have another look at that right door mirror.
Yeah. So you'd need to nail that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what can you see in that mirror now?
I can see the door handles without moving my head at all.
Good. And
I
what
was-
else can you see?
I was getting a bit of concussion there.
What else can you see?
Oh, I can see a little bit of sky and a little bit of road.
Half and half of each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you're ready, we need to check all the observations again.
All right.
So which mirrors are we going to check first?
The left one.
Yeah. We'll have a look in this mirror and just
Oh,
start
yeah.
off, see if it's clear.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Okay. So left door mirror.
Oh, left one.
Right. Middle
Uh,
one.
Nobody there.
Nothing going in front of
No.
us. Right door
Oh,
mirror.
nobody there.
Check your blind spots.
Oh, yeah.
Have a quick, good look at your blind spot, right
All right,
over your
yeah,
right
yeah.
shoulder, between the door pillar and the head restraint.
Oh, right.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just park it on the pavement. And we're going to turn left.
And we're turning left, so you need to check your middle door mirror.
Middle door mirror?
Yeah. No, sorry, your middle mirror.
All right, yeah.
And your
yeah.
left door mirror.
Yeah. All
You
right.
need to have a look at it. Have a look in your left door
Oh,
mirror.
left door mirror, yeah.
We're turning left.
Where's this middle door mirror then? I haven't said I want to. It's tonight we're going out, Deb. You shouldn't be drunk already.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're new road, so check your middle mirror first, the distance, the
Oh,
speed
yeah,
of anything
yeah,
behind us.
yeah.
Okay, and check your right door mirror to see if
Oh, yeah,
anything's going to
yeah.
overtake us on the
No.
new road. Okay, and how often are we going to check the middle mirror?
But every 5 minutes.
Every 5 to 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh, every 5, 6 seconds.
Okay, so have another look, see if there's anything.
All right, nobody there.
No, no.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, so which mirror are you going to check first?
Left one.
No, middle mirror
middle one,
first.
sorry, yeah.
Always the middle one first,
And then the left one.
then the left door mirror.
Oh, that true picture thingy, innit?
Yeah, the reason we check the middle door mirror first, so I've done it again, the middle mirror first, is so we get a true picture of what's behind us.
Can I have some of them drugs?
So we get a true picture of what's behind us. So we can see the distance and speed, we can judge what's going on
Oh,
behind us.
yeah,
So then if
yeah.
we have to slow up, now we're going to overtake, so we need,
Oh,
when we come up to towards the next parked car,
All right.
we need to check the middle mirror
All right, yeah,
first,
yeah.
and then check the right door mirror,
All right.
and then if it's clear, we can pull out. So we do
All
that
right.
now. Okay, and the reason that's important is because if you're checking your middle mirror first, you can judge what's behind you.
all right.
You can judge the speed and distance of vehicles behind you. So as you slow down, you can judge that they've got enough
All right.
to slow down as well. Okay, as we pull back in from overtaking a vehicle, we need to have a quick look in the left door mirror.
Oh, just the left over.
So the middle mirror. Yes, as we pull back in, it's just the left door mirror.
Oh. I don't have to worry about distance and speed. And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left. So check your middle mirror.
All right, yeah.
And the left door mirror.
All right, I'm checking 2 mirrors there, aren't I?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, stop. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm checking. I have to check 2 mirrors, yeah?
Right, okay. So we're in a new road now. So which mirror are you going to check first? Why?
Middle one.
Middle mirror. What are we looking for?
Oh, distance and speed.
Okay, because we want to judge the distance and speed of vehicles behind us.
And then right one.
And the right one. we're
Oh,
looking
let's see if
for-
anybody's overtaking me.
to see if anyone's overtaking you. Because obviously, if anybody is overtaking you, then we need to let them go.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, otherwise we're going to force them into the path of someone coming in the opposite direction.
Oh, right, yeah. That'd be dangerous, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I'll check that left door mirror before I come on back in.
middle mirror and then the left
Oh,
door
middle
mirror.
one, yeah.
Again, the middle mirror so we get a true picture
Oh,
of what's
yeah,
going on
yeah,
behind us
yeah.
first of all. So we've got a parked car coming up. So if you check your middle mirror, so
Oh,
we get a
middle
true
mirror,
picture,
yeah.
and the right
then-
door mirror,
And right door mirror.
and we're set to go out. So what are we checking the middle mirror for first?
Oh, distance and speed.
Yeah, and why are we doing it first?
True picture.
Yeah, and why do you check the right door mirror?
I'll see if anybody's overtaking me.
That's right. And why is it important to see if anyone's overtaking you?
Because if they were, I'd have to let them go.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left, so if you... Yeah,
Left.
that's good. Okay, and which mirror are you going to check now?
New road.
New road.
New mirrors. Middle one.
Yeah.
Left one.
Right one.
Oh, right one. Sorry.
Right one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Why the right one?
See if anybody's overtaken me,
Okay.
and if they were,
And if they were,
I would let them go, wouldn't I?
you let them go. Why are we checking the middle mirror? What are we looking for?
Push out a little bit further. Why is it important to let them
Why
go?
is it important to let them go?
In case somebody coming towards me, I might force them into oncoming traffic.
That's right.
And turn.
And we're going to turn left, so that's good.
I'm checking that left door mirror to see if anybody's overtaking me.
No, what are you checking left door mirror?
See if anybody's overtaking me.
No, you're checking it to see if there's any cyclists.
Oh
there.
yeah, cyclists, yeah.
And if there were any cyclists there, do you know what we'd do? We'd let them go.
I'd wave them on.
Don't wave them on. You'd wave them into oncoming traffic. You could cause an accident. If there's a cyclist there, you'd let them go.
Yeah, pop a signal on that, wouldn't I?
No, you wouldn't pop a signal on. You'd let them go. If you pop a signal on, you can panic them and they can wobble off. So what we do, we just let them go. We don't pop the signal on at all. So we've got a parked car. So which mirror are we going to check?
Oh, interior mirror
Yeah.
and right one.
And the right one. Okay.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. So that's right. Okay. So if there's any hazards that we see up ahead, which mirror should we check?
It's the middle one first, isn't it?
Yeah, I always check the middle one because then we can see what's happening behind us. So when we react to a hazard, we can react earlier. So if we think we're going to have to slow. So when we're putting back in after a parked car, which mirror should we be checking?
Middle.
And then which one?
The left one, but I'm not too sure why.
Okay, if
And we're going to turn right.
we're going to turn right. So if you check the mirror,
Yeah.
middle mirror,
Yeah, and the right one.
and you didn't check your middle mirror.
I did, yeah.
Okay. When you're putting back in after a parked car,
Yeah, I'm listening.
you're checking your middle mirror for your distance and speed of vehicles behind you. You're then checking your left door mirror because you want to check to see if there's anyone in front of that parked car. There could be a pedestrian or a cyclist walking away from the parked car that if you pull in too quickly you're going to hit them. There could be also the parked car could pop its indicator on and could try and pull away.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you're looking out for these things. If the car pulls away again, you're going to hit them. So parked car coming up, so check your right mirror.
Middle mirror.
Middle mirror, right mirror. Okay, and when we pull back in, what are you going to check?
Middle mirror
Yeah, and then what?
and left mirror in case that car pulls away.
What else are you looking for when you pull back in? In your left door mirror.
Well, I'd see cyclists, wouldn't I? That's
Not
what I
always.
approach.
You could have a child on a small bike in front of the car that you wouldn't be able to see. Or you could have children playing there. Okay, so you've got traffic lights, so you should check your mirror before as you approach the traffic lights.
Oh, yeah, I'm checking them every 5 or 6 seconds.
Every 5 or 6 seconds, yeah. And before any hazards.
Is it? Do I have to check them before I change speed or direction or something?
Yes, every time you change speed or direction, you should always check your middle mirror first. So why do you have to check them before changing your speed?
So I know it's safe to change my speed.
Yeah. Why does it make it safer?
Because I can start slowing down a bit earlier.
Yeah, and it would, if you check your mirror, your middle mirror, and you know what's going on behind you, you can decide. You can decide that it's safer to slow down and give the cars behind you more time to react.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, don't forget that right door mirror.
Yeah.
And checking the middle mirror and the left door mirror when you pull back in.
Maybe a bit of prompting now, yeah?
Okay, what are you looking for in your left door mirror?
Oh, them cars pulling away.
And also,
You said something that there could be pedestrians standing there or children or something.
yeah, cyclists.
I think I'd probably see them on approach underneath them, wouldn't
You can look for them, but but it doesn't necessarily mean you'll always see them.
Yeah, not much fun seeing them in the mirror because I've already gone past it, haven't I?
So check your mirror because you've got a car pulling out in front of you. That's a hazard. So when else up here would you check your mirror if you're looking for hazards?
When else?
Yeah, planning ahead.
Yeah.
You can see hazards ahead.
I'll check the interior mirror.
Yeah, check it now because the car just pulled out up there. You may have to adjust your speed if it slows down. And there's a car pulling in front of us, so check your mirror. Okay, we're coming up to a pedestrian crossing, so again, mirror in case someone rushes out from a vehicle to cross. Gives you more time to be aware of what's behind us.
And we're going to turn right.
So we're turning right, so when are you going to check? Yep. Okay, and we're coming
And we're going to turn right.
turning right, so
Interior one.
yep.
Right one.
Okay. We're in a new road, so what are you going to check now?
And new mirrors, middle one, right one.
That's right. And we're pulling back in from here, so what are we going to check?
Middle one, left one.
Yep.
And we're going to turn left.
Turning left.
Oh, left.
That's right.
And this will be a suitable road.
And this would be a suitable road if you'd like to find a safe and convenient place to stop on the left. Okay.
How was that? Yeah, it's good. That was good. Yeah, stop doing these observations on the emerge, yeah? I didn't bother looking at that emerge because I thought you were looking for me, so I just thought I'd wait till you tell me to stop, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
I didn't see you not look.
See?
Yeah.
Well, I saw you looking, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, that wasn't the subject, was it?
No.
Right.
Mm. Right, okay, so emergency stops.
Yeah.
That's the thing you wanted to look at.
You lost the page. You lost loads of pages.
Emergency stops, I'll find it. There we go. Okay. So with emergency stops,
So we want to try and make that link, don't we?
yeah. So as we go, if an emergency stop would be necessary if you had something pull out, like a child run out in front of you, and you suddenly have to stop very quickly.
So do you remember what I said to you the last time? If you can come up here and talk to me how I can avoid having to do an emergency stop.
Okay.
So if I was driving in an area where there was...
Okay, so if you're driving in an area where you know there's a school and there's children around,
Yeah.
okay, then you know you can reduce your speed, and if you regularly check your
Well, I
mirrors...
should reduce my speed, shouldn't I?
Yeah. And if you regularly check your mirrors as well, you can reduce the need for an emergency stop.
Yeah, so if I've been checking the mirrors every 5 or 6 seconds, and I've got a bus behind me, and he's driving very close to me, well then how am I going to adjust my driving to suit that?
Then you know you can slow your speed down.
Well, I know I'm going to have to take my speed down a bit to allow that bus more time to stop, because if I have to stop, there's not much point in me stopping if that bus is going to run in the back of me and push me onto the pedestrian, yeah?
Right, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
So again, I'll take my speed down, won't
So you take your speed down because that gives the bus
I?
more
Again,
time
if I was driving on
on a road with
or a slippery
a
road,
slippery road, or
then
a
I'd probably
road
take my
with-
speed down a bit. So that's how to avoid an emergency stop, because I don't really want to be doing emergency stops every day of the week, do I?
No, right. Okay.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
So now if you go
Okay.
down to the...
So when you're find yourself in a situation where you have to do an emergency stop, you don't do your mirrors, because the most important thing is we're going to stop the car safely.
All right.
So you don't do your mirrors, and we have to respond quite quickly. So you'll be the very first thing you'll
So
do.
if you just come in there, I don't do my mirrors because I won't have time, yeah?
You won't have time to do
Yeah?
your mirrors. No.
Yeah?
Okay. And then, so the very first thing you'll need to do is pop your foot on your right brake. So right foot on your brake. Pop your foot on your brake and hold on to the steering wheel. So you don't...
What's that saying I need to do?
Quick reactions.
Yeah.
So with quick reactions, you'll
Yeah.
move your foot to the brake.
Yeah.
Press it quickly. You continue to hold onto the steering wheel. You don't steer.
Right.
Just keep your steering still.
Yeah.
Left foot down on the clutch and bring the car to a swift stop. So you'll be pressing the brake progressively, bring the car to a swift stop, and then it's important to make the car secure. So you'll keep your feet still, you'll bring your handbrake on and the gear stick into neutral.
All right.
Okay? And then the important thing before we decide to move away is to have a good look around the car. So we'll be checking our left blind spot and the right blind spot,
Yeah.
as well as all our usual observations,
All right.
in order to check for pedestrians, cyclists, motorcyclists, cars overtaking us.
All right. Yeah.
And of course, if you think pedestrians and cyclists, they could be overtaking on the left-hand side because we've stopped in the middle of the road.
All right.
Okay? So then we'll be pulling away safely.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what else to say.
Skidding.
Right, okay, so if you find the car is going to skid, then you have ABS on the car. It's anti-lock braking system. That means you can steer while you're skidding. So if the car skids to the right, you turn your steering to the left. And if the car, like here, the car's skidding to the right, so the wheels go to the left, it'll bring the car hopefully back to being
So
straight.
I'm steering in the opposite way to what the car is skidding.
Yes. No. I don't know.
No, I actually steer in the same way.
Steer
Yeah.
in the same direction. Okay, so
If-
yours car.
If the back end of the car was steering, was skidding to the left, yeah. Well, let's just put it another way to make it easier. If I had a bus coming towards me
Yes.
and I was heading towards the bus, I would need to steer away from the bus, wouldn't
Right, yeah.
I? Yeah.
So if the back of the car starts skidding forward, then you need to steer into it. So if the back of your car is skidding to the left, I see. Yeah. Then,
Yeah.
you
So
can
I need
steer
to I need
to the
to
left.
I need to steer slightly in the direction of the skid.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what I need to try and do is try and get the car so it's going in a straight line, so the forces come off the wheel,
Mhm.
which will give me my grip back on the road.
Okay.
Where if I start fighting the skid, I'm going to put it into an opposite skid, am I?
Right,
I'll make the
okay.
skid even worse, yeah?
Okay.
And I could end up with the car turning completely around the road, yeah?
Right. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if the car starts to skid to the left, then you're going to make a steering adjustment to the left
Alright.
and drive into the skid
Yeah.
in order to try and regain some grip
Yeah.
and end up with the car straight or straighter. Okay. And then.
So we need to talk about the braking system, yeah?
Oh no. Okay, so the car has ABS brakes, anti-lock braking system, which
All right.
basically means that the wheels allow you to steer.
Yeah, yeah. So ABS is a computerised system fitted to the car, and that allows me to steer under heavy braking, yeah? But for the purpose of the exercise today, we're not going to steer, yeah?
Okay.
What anti-lock brake or ABS does is that as soon as it senses any of the wheels locking, it releases the pressure to the wheels that are locking, yeah? And how do I know that's happened?
Because you'll feel a juddering sound
Yeah.
underneath your foot on the brake.
And it's very important for me not to do what?
Lift off the brake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's very important that I check that the car I'm driving has got, well, hasn't got ABS, yeah? Because
Yeah.
don't forget, after I pass my test, I could buy a car that's 10 or 15 years old, yeah?
Yeah. So then if you find you're in a skid, you can lift your foot off the brake and press again.
Yeah, I'd have to use what's called cadence braking.
Right.
And the way and that is brake until I just feel it's reaching the point of locking,
Right.
lift off the brake, reapply it. May have to do that numerous times, especially on a road like today, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But for the purposes of exercise today, this car is fitted with ABS,
Right.
or anti-lock braking system. And the way we can find that out is that the light on the dashboard, or refer to the owner's manual, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? So we could do having a dry run on this now, yeah?
Okay. Right. Okay.
So you want to have a dry run on the quick reactions, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
Okay.
So I need firm and progressive braking. That was the word you missed out on. You did mention the word progressive, but progressive means that would be normal braking, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it's firm and progressive braking, yeah? So I need quick reactions and firm and progressive braking, yeah?
Right.
So what's the signal you're going to give me when you want me to do this?
Right. Okay. So when I want you to do an emergency stop, I'm going to go like that with my hand.
Are you not going to look anywhere first?
I'll be looking behind me first of all. So just ignore me when I'm looking behind.
All right.
And I'll put my hand up when it's set. I'll know that it's safe for you to do an emergency stop. So
Yeah.
if you see me doing this.
Yeah, it's a little bit more to put than putting your hand up, because the reason why we have two systems there is that you might be just about to pick your nose, and I jam the brakes on, your finger's going to be stuck up your nose, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's put your hand up and say the word stop. That's the only thing you want me to react to. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be very careful with your pupils with this. Yeah. Is to make it very clear to them that the only signal you want them to respond to is your hand going up underneath the mirror and the word stop together, yeah?
Okay.
Everything else they ignore. It's very important they don't take any notice of you checking that it's clear behind over your shoulder, yeah?
Okay.
And obviously it is very important they do check over your shoulder, yeah?
Right.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
So we need to have a bit of practice at this quick reaction, yeah?
Okay.
So if I just pretend I'm driving along as normal, yeah? I've got my foot over the gas.
Okay. So I'll be checking behind to make sure to see it's safe to do so, and then I should be going stop.
All right.
And then you have to stop. So you'll be pressing firmly and progressively on the brake pedal, and then clutch down.
All right.
To bring the car to a firm stop. You don't bother checking your mirrors. You'll be holding onto the steering wheel.
Is that quick reactions?
No, not really.
I don't know.
Okay. Should we another go?
Yeah.
Okay. So stop.
Oh yeah.
And clutch down. Okay. And bring the car to a stop. So a bit faster than that.
Oh, was that not fast enough? All right. Sorry.
Okay. Another go.
Yeah.
Okay. And stop.
Okay.
Clutch down. Yeah. Okay.
That better?
And then how would you secure the car?
On handbrake on into neutral.
Yeah, before you move your feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we go and get some practice? Should we go and get some practice?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go and get some practice. Okay, so I'm going to let you know when you're ready to stop.
Right.
And stop. Okay, don't move your feet. Okay, into neutral. Touch down into neutral, that's it. Start. Right, okay, so we'd like to try.